to that. All right, so let's get into it on daily. Right, got that nice engulfing bearish close, which means we got the red over blue also. Double confluence right there. That's two confluences. We already got two. I like to have three. All we need is one more, and I'm going in. All right. So we know it's bearish. Perfect. Now, if you were paying attention yesterday, remember first entry was up here. And had you gotten in at that point, I've since deleted the trend line, but it would have given you over 140 pips, right? Before it starts to sort of retrace, before it continues down, the major move. So now all you're waiting for, since it did get a new lower low, right? We take out new fibs, boom, boom, down to here. And now wait for it to come up here probably. You could get another entry and it'll fall apart. Chances are it won't happen today. Friday, it's usually lower volume. However, the last few Fridays before the new year, they were popping on Fridays. So we still could see a lot of movement today. You never know. You never know with the market. So our projections are still right here. 1.5879. Actually, that's a new projection. The old ones were from up here, from here to down there. I believe they were kind of closer to 1.587. But either way, the new fibs for this new lower low is the same thing. So cool. USD CAD. USD CAD. All right, so we were waiting for this for a minute, right? Because now I'm waiting for an 88.6 pullback. We get this 88.6 pullback, throw the whole kitchen sink at it, right? This is where the engulfing happened, or the structure break. This engulfing happened here, came back up here, but that's not what I want. I like to see this. I like to see that. Closed, fell apart, waiting a few days for it. Now we're finally seeing some bullish movement. My first guess would be it might come up, stall a little bit around here, but then it has no real stalling point after that, right? Yeah. So if we get another pull up to here, let's see what happens. Ideally, right? It says ideal world. It's not guaranteed by any chance, but in an ideal world, comes back up to there. Our target is right here, right? 516 pips on USD CAD. Now, the cool thing is you can kind of see a little bit of confluence with the oil, right? Look what's happening here. Getting a pullback here. We're getting a pullback on the other pair, right? And these kind of move similar, right? If you kind of pay attention a little bit, they kind of move a little similar. See the data chart actually. Well, they're kind of moving opposite, I guess, right? As this goes up, the USD CAD was going down, and vice versa. So now it's coming down, USD CAD's going up. So they were polar opposite, but there's confluence there because if they do move opposite, you can look at one to see what the other one's going to do. So we are waiting for a pullback. Yes, you can ride it up. I do not counter trend. I don't care what the pippage is usually, but in this situation right here, let's see. The engulfing happened right there. All right, so if we get a pullback, any sort of pullback here, usually to a 38.2 point, I would ride it up, but it's already gone. There's nothing slowing down anytime soon. Look at that, boom. Yeah, so it closed right here. And then we would need a pullback because we got a new higher high, right? New higher high. Pull out your fibs, wait for a pullback, interrupt the pullback. This is probably 23.6 currently, so it might go up a little bit more, come back down 38.2, and then it'll take off. If it does that, we can get in, but I'm not counter trending. Gold, as Dexter will confirm, I called that it was going to get to this point and then fall apart. Right here, I drew the line weeks ago. It came up, smacked it, now it's about to fall apart. All right, so just understand, once you start to see it, it all makes sense. You predict the future. I called this weeks ago. It's going to come back up to here. Sure enough, boom. Green zone was my initial entry, right? Initial entry on gold, smackdown, right? Boom. Simple as day. I will probably catch the sell here. A, because I believe the US dollar is going to get strength soon, just because I'm looking at the cross pairs and the dollar's poised to get a little bit of a retracement. So I'm going to hop in here. I'll probably write it down. Gold like 78.6s and 88.6s. So I'll probably write it down about here, or maybe 61.8. Get out, see what's going to do, and then ride it up again. So that's my projection on gold, USD CAD, and Euro AUD. All right, later.